So Robeisy Ramirez comes out and he basically was saying that clash with Inoue, not only Inoue, two-time undisputed champion right now, running the division in the lower weight classes, top five pound for pound right now. He's saying that that fighter is too small for 126. Ah, too small. I would have to disagree with him on that, just because I know that Manny Pacquiao is somewhat the same size as in a way. Even on pictures, you can see with Manny Pacquiao in a way they're the same size. Uh, so to say that he's small for that weight class, I don't know. Robeisy was not a big featherweight. Now Espinoza is a huge heavyweight. I mean, featherweight. That dude is 6'1", looks like a heavyweight. 6'1", and has a reach of longer than the guys who's at 54 almost. You know, his reach is longer than Danny Garcia's. So this is definitely a tough weight class as far as the sizes, but I don't think Inoue is at an advantage where it's like, oh, he's too small. Now, the thing that stuck out to me the most about what Ramirez said was Inoue basically not being in a position to reign the divisions like Manny Pacquiao. He was like, he's not a Manny Pacquiao. And I've tried to say that to a lot of people, like, bro, we have to understand, none of these boxers are Manny Pacquiao. So when we see guys like Crawford doing what he's doing, you have to admire that and support that. Like Roy Jones, I don't think Roy Jones would have been celebrating in this time if he was calling out Canelo. I don't think he would have been celebrated. I'm just keeping it 1,000. That's how the era is starting to diminish. A guy like Roy Jones, if he would have called out Canelo, he would be getting thrashed right now. That's why the other era, guys were trying to fight Chavez and De La Hoya, they weren't getting thrashed like these days. People like, oh, well, he called somebody out. That's kind of hurting the sport right now. So with Ramirez, he's able to go in and dictate, hey, this guy's too small, but his talent is this way. So he broke it down very well, like I did. And you could, and for a professional boxer to kind of reiterate stuff that I've said, it lets me know that I'm on the right track and I don't need to change my ways of what I'm saying. And a lot of people running around talking about Juntown, Nakatani, and Bam. Guess who was the first person to speak on that in Boston? Yours truly. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta go out here and people look at it, oh, well, that's a narrative, or he's trying to push something, or that's his opinion. Nah, bro, this ain't no opinion, bro. These dudes really throwing this out there. We got professional boxers that's out here saying, hey, man, this guy's not a Manny Pacquiao. Just jumping from division to division, and he's going to reign supreme. And to be honest with you, Manny Pacquiao would have been moved up already. By the time Manny Pacquiao was 30, he was getting it done. Even Mike Tyson was fighting Evander Holyfield at the age of 30. Like, bro, by the time y'all get to 30 years old, it's time to make it shake immediately. That's what people don't understand. It's time to make things happen at 30 years old. But it makes a lot of sense, though, what Ramirez was saying. But if he feels like Inoue is too small, you know, the fans are going to say, well, hey, if you go in there and lose to the guy, they're going to say, man, you just lost to a guy you said that was smaller than you. So that's definitely a good fight I would like to see. I'm leaning towards Espinoza, but I wouldn't mind Ramirez going in there and getting the win, just because I know that Espinoza is not going to be in the division too much longer, and he will be leaving soon. So I would like to see the other fights happen as well. So, you know, it's a good option. It's a good option, man. I like to see Ramirez and Inoue in the ring, because Ramirez has that type of power where he can kind of meet what Inoue is doing. Better fighter than Luis Neri as well. So huge challenge. Huge challenge. But I feel like it's going to be a big year for Inoue as far as these fights he's going to have. Going to be in the mix very well. Done business with Turkey Al Sheik already. So he's making his rounds. It's not like he's I don't want to make it seem like he's just on the bad end of everything, and I'm just targeting him. I'm just saying, pointing out the things that a lot of people try to push as far as narratives, and it's a lot of boxers that people say guys are better than these days, and you know, if we're gonna do that and try to gauge off of, oh well, this guy's better in another division, we gotta have to see what the fighters in that division, like featherweight and Ramirez, think about these fighters. And he's letting you know right now, like, I don't think Inoue's a Manny Pacquiao. He's not gonna come in here and just dominate each division. These guys are bigger at this weight class, and he's not that big from what he's seen. But I definitely think Inoue can make something happen. I don't think featherweight is as strong as it once was, but it's still a strong division, but it's not strong as it used to be.